Man, that was like watching an MMA fight just now. Were we privy to Creed 3? A little showing with Sylvester Stallone down here? Good God. What a game. Jesus. You had two undefeated teams going up against each other in the Philadelphia 76ers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And you know the ties between Philly and Minnesota happened with the Super Bowl. I feel like there's a little bit of in-state rivalry going on. But Sixers get the W in bully fashion. We got the lead early and just ran away with it. We were played really stiff D tonight. We were decent from downtown, 9 for 25, so 36%. I'll take that. If we can do that and play the nasty D that we did, we had great ball movement tonight. We got contributions from the bench. Korkmaz was really good off the bench. He had 17 points. And before JoJo was ejected, he had 19 points. And he's been living up here in Cat's Head, just like he lives up in Drummond's Head. He's the heart and soul of this team. After that scuffle, I thought it was great. He got I don't know if you guys saw it or if they showed it on TV, but afterwards, he was doing like a montage from Rocky. He was throwing his fist. He was air punching. He was getting the crowd pumped up. I mean, it capped it off after that. We took out their best player. They took out our best player, but the difference between the two is we have a lot more talent than they do. Once Cat was out, it was pretty much a streak. It was pretty much a wrap after that point. And the Sixers eclipsed something they haven't had in over 19 years. 4-0 for the first time since 2001. The first time under Brett Brown that this has happened. But it was a scuffle game. We got to clean up the sloppy turnovers. 22 turnovers, way too many. The fouls are getting ridiculous. I can't even blame the Sixers or anybody on this. The officiating in sports nowadays. If you watch what happened during the World Series, we saw what happened during NFC Championship game last year with the Saints, and that blatantly blown call, and then all the calls that are missed and the refs continue to miss in the NBA is astounding. But, Sixers pretty much own the Timberwolves. I really wish those two didn't get ejected. I would have liked to see a little bit better game, but I'll take it. This was easy streak. I didn't stress once during this game. They cut into the lead into the third quarter. I think they got it down to 12 at one point. Sixers were able to rally. We got our starters back in there. Brett was playing around with the rotation a little bit. You got to leave Korkmaz in there because you can see he has the ability to hit the three. He went 3 from 8. You have to leave him in there because nobody else could hit them. So, like I said before, we shot an okay percentage, not great. Shooting-wise overall for the game, I think we were 46%, but we held them, the Timberwolves, to 34%. So that defense is stingy. If we're able to shoot the percentages that we did tonight, 36% from downtown, if we're able to climb in and get 9, 10 threes, and just focus on playing stingy defense and having that ball movement that we have, we'll be okay. I don't want to hone in too much on the shooting. I still think this team needs to make a deal at the trade deadline to either get a shot creator, because other than Ben, who really else do we have that can create their own shot? And then add 1 or 2 shooters, but overall, this was a good team win. We're 4-0. We're going to ride this hot streak. Dope. Nothing much else I could say. I could really talk about that fight more than I can talk about the game, because I pretty much got to all the points I wanted to. It's going to be interesting to see what the NBA does with this little tidbit of this fighting. I think Cat could get suspended because out of the whole thing, from what I saw from my seat down here, he threw a punch. Him and Embiid had each other wrapped up. Cat had him in a headlock and then, took a swing at his head. But I think there's going to be more repercussions. Embiid will probably get fined, too, for doing that little stunt with jazzing up the crowd and shit. But awesome team win. Now we have this is the last home game for a while. We don't have a home game now till the 10th of November. We're going to go out west. We play Phoenix, Utah. I can't remember if we play one of the LA teams. I feel like we do. But, we're on this road trip out west for a while, so the games are going to be on late, which is going to suck because I got to stay up and I work early. But anything for the Sixers, it's all good. How'd you all feel about that? You all as excited over that freaking fight that I was? Holy shit, that was awesome. Awesome. But it was a collectively team win. Nobody really stood out after Embiid went out. You know, Simmons, I thought, looked good. Horford, everybody chipped in. It was a collective team effort. All the starters were in double digits. We cleaned the glass just because of how big we are. We're just dominating. One of the most dominating things with this team next to the stingy defense that they play is they crash the glass, just like we did last season. I think we've gotten even better at that point, but key was ball movement, defense. All right, guys, got nothing else to say. Sixers are 4-0. We look to the road ahead. We're going to go out west, and let's get some W's. Hopefully Embiid's going to be playing, and he's not going to be suspended, but have to see what comes down from Adam Silver with the punishments. I hope there is no punishments. And I really want to get home to see what's happening with this World Series. I saw Houston's up 1-0. I want them to add some insurance runs. This is too stressful. But Kyle Gaffner with the Bitter Birds. Sixers 4-0, baby. First time since 2001. 19 years. It's been way too long. I was 13 years old. Look at me. I'm an old man. It's been way too long. Peace.